grew up in Lakewood, Los Angeles, California my whole life, went to school full time from 5 days a week, 9 months out of the year, every year of my life, from the time I had to be, from the time I was 5 until the time I was about 17, going into continuation school. Do it at your own time or whatever else to finish my credits to get my high school diploma, where I start suffering my family's house at 19 after meeting got let up of married, coming home, doing my chores every day of my life and childhood, hanging out in my family's houses usually, maybe going to friends' houses after school at times, and usually I would come home first, do chores, and go to friends' houses after school. That was what I had to do. I would spend the night at friends' houses at times on occasion, and other than that, I was at home watching TV or going on family trips with my friend, hanging out with my brothers and sisters, doing things with my brother and sister while we were on the family trips, whether it be going to my grandma's house at the river. Other than that, I was in dance early on in childhood, Irish dancing for many years from the ages of, I believe, like 7, 8 to the age I was 14. And I got to novice prize winner level. I basically got to prize winner in my dances, but I wasn't able to move up because I didn't have novice and all. I didn't have first places in all my novice dances, and that's what you have to do to get prize winner, to achieve prize winner. But some of my novice dances, I was getting first places back at, I believe the last time I was in dance, the last time I was doing shows and competitions, like 12 or whatever else. Well, by the time I was those ages, people had already been in prize winner before me that were even younger kids than me. I didn't practice all the time. Most of these kids practiced 24/7 to get into championships and stuff like that. Well, I just did it when I went to class once a week usually, or twice a week, or 3 times. And they practiced consistently outside of it. I never did that. I had a lack of motivation. Plus, people treated me like I was the social flaw to their lives early on in dance, where I was just a person living her life for her place in it, just like I am now. But anyways, that was with my McCartan School of Irish Dancing. By the time I was like 8, 7, 8, until the time I was like 14, which my family stopped taking because they couldn't afford it. And then I was in school my whole entire life. I was when I was in dance as well, but then by the time I stopped dance, I was just in school regularly my whole life until high school. And then after high school, or like by the time I was 19, I was still finishing high school credits through my continuation school, where I suffered in my family's house after I was dating this guy that talked about that was lied about being married at 19. And before that, I was dating a guy at 17 that I met in Virginia, going out with my mom's friend to karaoke after I went to the continuation school, do it at your own time. At 17, privately, I was hanging out with my mom's friend because they had a falling out at those ages because my mom was hanging out with another friend over her and not answering her calls back. And so I was just hanging out with my mom's friend privately at that time. She took me out and stuff like that, was still hanging out with me.